Hello, friends. I've been waiting for my computer to hit 1%. So apparently I'm going through a lot of battery on my computer. So if you're feeling a little low energy, so is my laptop. We are going to just use a mat today. And I love that we need, Lisa, did you get to do today's workout? I'm curious how you felt after that. But we're going to start with our feet hip width apart, cruise through an easy stretch tonight, and then get on and hopefully get out to that sunshine outside. So with your feet shoulder width apart, slide up onto the balls of the feet. Or tomorrow, Lisa, if you leave this in a totally chill energy, maybe tomorrow. But I think you'd like that one. And then slide onto the heels, lift the toes. Good strength and cardio. Slide your weight to the outside rim of the foot. And then slide to the inside rim of the foot. I love Heidi's cartwheels to class. So great. And then take your weight, take your weight evenly, all four quadrants, front, back, side to side, connect to the floor. Soften the knees, so we draw the knees forward over the toes. Hope you're loving on that family, Chels. So fun you get to be together. And then flex your quads, pull your knees back over the heels. So you're going from that exaggeration forward, exaggeration back. And then soften the knees, squeeze your behind, press the hips forward. And then send the hips back. Shift the hips to the right. And then shift the hips to the left. And then bring the hips center, so the hips are right over the knees, right over the ankles. Roll your shoulders forward, tilt the chin to the chest. So you're taking the shoulder blades, separating them, and then drawing the chin down to lengthen that cervical spine. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, look up, open up the heart. And then draw the shoulders down. Take that right ear to the right shoulder. Keeping your glutes tight. Your abdominal is pulled in tight. Switch. Take the left ear to the left shoulder. And then bring your head center so you're stacked and neutral from your head all the way to your feet. Take a deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the navel tight towards the spine, round your back. Letting your upper body go, so your head, neck, shoulders, arms relax into the floor. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll all the way up. Squeeze your glutes. Pull the navel to spine. Stack your shoulders, deep breath in. Exhale, all hinge. Thanks, Chels. Scoop the belly button in, round to the back. That's my goal in life, that's my goal. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, slowly roll all the way up. Shoulders come back last. Now, step your legs out nice and wide. Toes are forward. So usually when we come to this wide stance for work, we turn our, for squatting, for work. Take the toes forward. It's a little bit different. And then take your body down to the floor. Now, if you have a chair or something you can lean on, that might feel better. So use your prop if you want. Otherwise, you have your hands on the floor, your elbows on the floor, or your forehead. Inhale. Exhale, release, and try and take your tailbone and pull it up towards the ceiling. So you're leaning back and lifting your tailbone up. Inhale. Exhale, straighten your arms. Keep your right hand to the floor and then lift your left hand to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand down. Once again, you may hold here. Come down onto your elbows. Come down onto your forehead. Use a chair, a coffee table, an ottoman. Pull your hips back and lift your tailbone up. Straighten your arms. Keep your left hand centered and then lift your right hand up towards the ceiling. Spinal twist. Inhale. Exhale, both hands down. Soften your knees and slowly roll all the way up. Squeeze your bottom, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down. Lean to the right, turn your right toes out, pull your left toes off the floor. So your options, you can place your elbow on the thigh. You can place your hands on the floor. Some of you can come into full flexion of this knee. And some of you feel good pulling tight with those toes on the left side. So again, you find what feels right for you. That could be here. That could be here. And that could be here. Try and pull your hips to the right. So you're trying to lengthen that left hamstring and that left gastrocnemius calf muscle. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale, bring yourself back up to center, crawl yourself to the other side, and then you choose where you want to be. Elbow on the thigh, hands on the floor, all the way down. Create that bind with that foot. So when you're in that, as you come down, you'll feel the stretch in the calf, the gastrocnemius, on the left side and the right side. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands back to center. Slowly roll all the way up. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in. Roll your shoulders back and down. Walk the feet in. Now just one opportunity on each side tonight. Take your left foot in front of the right. Get your chair or your obstacle, your little support if you want it. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Pull your belly button in, draw the navel to spine, tip the hips back and up. You may stay there or round your back, drop the hands towards the floor. Feel the freedom to shift your body weight from right to left. Inhale. Exhale, let go. One more time, big deep breath in. And slowly roll all the way up, stacking your body one vertebrae at a time. And then switch legs. Oh, yay, Lisa, I love that. Me too, I think. Either that or my body's getting smart, it's just shifting so that I can't tell that it's not. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly in, round your back, reach the hands to the floor. Once again, shift a little bit left, shift a little bit right. Find where you're tight and then linger there. Relax your head. Inhale. Exhale, slowly roll yourselves all the way up. Squeeze your glutes, draw the navel to spine, shoulders back and down. It can be. So let's face the side for a second. So with your feet about hip width apart, that's a really good point, Lisa. So watch. Deep breath in, arms come up. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Hinge. Scoop the navel to spine, round to the back. Now right here, if you tip the tailbone up towards the ceiling, you'll get a hamstring lengthening, you'll get a stretch in one position of the body. Now barely soften the knees, but keep your tailbone pulled up, and you'll feel a completely different connection in your hamstring. So again, for example, straighten the legs, you'll feel a deepness in that hamstring. And then, just like the difference between the gastrocnemius and the soleus in the calf, right here, keep your tailbone pulled up, bend your knees until you feel just a little pull into the glutes. And then straighten the legs back again. You'll feel your hamstrings, back of the legs. Then we soften the knees and feel just a little pull into the glutes. Now we'll lose that if we tuck the hips under. So again, it's not a matter of bending the knees here, but you keep this lifted and then you soften the knees and you should feel a completely different stretch, a little bit deeper into the glute. And then straighten the knees, slowly roll all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. And deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Oh, I love you guys. Scoop the navel to spine, drop the hands to the floor. Walk your hands forward, high hover. Squeeze your glutes. So again, right here, Lise, if your legs see with the knees straight, and not everyone, I know that high hover doesn't feel good on both. I feel both too. I feel both in the knees straight and the knees bent. For some reason, with all our back work, the bent one is a little more painful for me right now. But with this, you have your gastrocnemius here. Now, if you bend your knees and feel the knees get heavy, and you soften the knees, but you still push through to the heels, soleus. Straighten the legs, push back to the heels, gastrocnemius. Let the knees get heavy and sink into the floor, soleus. So again, and now let the knees drop, sink back. You may be tighter in one than the other. You caught that, huh? You caught that. It's kind of a cheat to use a plank as a teaching tool. And go ahead and as you drop into that child's pose, tuck the hips under. Relax the elbows, relax the shoulders. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, come up onto your hands and knees. Take that left foot forward, lean into that left leg, pull the right leg back. So you're trying to walk the toes of the right leg back, and then your chest is just resting on that left thigh. Squeeze your right glute to get a deepening of that hip flexor quadricep stretch. You can twist a little bit right to left. Find where you're tight. Hold. Big deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze your right glute. Press your hip forward towards the floor. Now turn the left toes out. Bring your right hand to center. Bring your left hand back behind you. You can stay here or bring that left hand to your right glute. Move around in that. Find what you need to deepen the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your left hand back to center. You can hold upright. You can come onto your elbows. You can come onto your forehead. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands back in. Now watch, you go wide with your hands and then heel toe your left foot into pigeon, and it should open up just a little bit more coming from that background. So that foot is just a little farther away from your pelvis, and then your choice, you could stay upright, or your choice to crawl down onto your elbows or onto your forehead. Press into that right hip. So when we push into the right hip and that left leg is away from the pelvis, you're going to feel a deep stretch in your inner thigh. Yes. So good. Inhale. Exhale. Try and feel the weight of your right obliques, your right ribs fall into the floor. Wasn't that a slick move? I thought that was a slick move too. We get to do it again, lucky. And then come up nice and tall. Bring this right leg, slide it out to the side. Pull your left foot to the hips. And then lift your body nice and tall. Turn towards your right leg, crawl forward. Now you can have your hands by your thigh, your calves, or on your foot. Press your left hip down towards the floor, so when we create that pressure down here, you get a little bit deeper stretch through the obliques. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands back. Once you come up nice and tall, upright, then you're going to take that right foot, put it on top of the left. It's super short today. So again, you can keep it straight. You can have it in that bent knee, our new favorite, or slightly in front, or on top. Then from there, keep that right hip, pressing that right hip down. You're going to turn towards the right and then bring your hands to the floor. Spinal twist, bring your left ribs over to the right. Breathe. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, crawl your hands to center. You can stay or draw down onto your elbows. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Walk your hands back. Open up both legs. You just need maybe a prop. Maybe that kid's chair you were using this morning. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely going to hurt that surgery knee, so be careful. Don't bend that one as tight. It's the same with my shoulder. My shoulder's like that. Now with that wide stance with the legs, go ahead and crawl your body forward. Again, you could be right here. Tip the pelvis back. option to come onto your elbows or onto your forehead. Inhale. Exhale, release and let go of the tension you don't need. Inhale. Exhale, push back up. Slide your feet back in, turn so you're back on your hands and knees. We just come around the other side and you're all done. So close. So you scoop your belly button in, shoulders are down and back, slide your right foot forward, and then again, we just start in that low lunge position. Your left knee is on the floor, your left foot is flat. Rock a little bit right to left. Find where you're tense, and then linger in that tight spot. You're trying to squeeze your left glute, press your left hip towards the floor. Each exhalation, try and get that hip to drop lower to the ground and pull from that right knee to that left hip to that left knee. One more big deep breath in. As you exhale, turn your right toes out. Bring your left hand to center. Lift that right hand back behind you. You can choose to stay there or bring that right hand to your left hip. Now move around a little bit. You can let go and twist into that in a different way. You could come onto this outer edge of your left or of your right foot. Find what serves you to get the stretch you need. So for me, I get the deepest stretch if I come onto the outer edge of my right foot and then I sink into that right hip to get all that clamshell stuff to disengage. And then I let the weight of my left hip drop. So gravity pulls the left hip towards the floor, which is a little bit uncomfortable. And then that hand increases that spinal twist. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back to center from here. Both hands in front. And then you get to choose. You can stay or drop onto your elbows or onto your forehead. Breathe. Every exhale, try and let go of the tight, engaged muscle in the quadricep on the left side, the inner thighs on both. Inhale, lean to the right. Center up, bring your hands underneath, straddle your foot, and then heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Drop it down. There we go. There's that slick move again, Lisa. So as we drop that left hip down towards the floor, you can come forward. You could stay upright if you want, or you're down on your elbows, your hands, your forehead. Press your chest towards the floor. Press that left hip down towards your right leg, towards that right hip. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the tightness in that right glute, right hip. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands back rock onto that. Oh, I love it. Rock onto that right hip. Take your left leg out to the side. Once again, just like before, let the knees be free and easy for a second. Sit up nice and tall. Twist and turn towards that left leg. Lift your heart and then drop forward. So you push this right hip down and then you twist away from that right hip. That could be hands at the thigh, the calf, all the way into that foot. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale, let go. One more time, deep breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands back. Take that left foot, you bring it in front, straight or on top. Move around in your hips a little bit. I know, we have a pretty awesome team. That's for sure. And then take your body, turn towards the left. You choose what that looks like. You could stay upright, or hands to the floor, or elbows all the way down. Scoop your belly button in. You'll get a nice rotation. Scoop and hollow, and then that right rib comes towards the left thigh. Inhale, exhale. Let your body feel heavy and sink down into the floor. Now walk your hands center and you choose the same thing here. You can be upright, fingertips on the mat, elbows, forehead. Inhale, exhale. Let go of the tension in that left glute, the left hamstring. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale. Now crawl yourself back up. Last thing, go ahead and straighten your legs once again. Give your knees a second. Reach the legs straight out the front. Nice long hamstrings. Lift your body. Now it could be that reaching your hands to the floor is plenty. Walk it forward if you want, or hook your feet. Inhale. Exhale, let those legs feel heavy and sink down into the mat. One more time, big deep breath in. Exhale, let go. Now walk your hands back. Sit up nice and tall, bend your knees. Go ahead and come over onto your hands and knees. Dig your toes into the floor. Lift the hips, press back into that down dog inverted V, and then tread with your feet. Lean into the foot that has the heel on the floor. Last two. And one. Both heels down. Walk your hands back. Dangle the arms. whatever stress you can let go of, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, leave it here. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourself up, squeeze your butt up, pull your belly button in, roll your shoulders back and down. Deep breath in, arms up. Oh, thanks, Lisa. And exhale. I was excited for our set tonight. One more time, big deep breath in, arms up. And exhale, give yourselves a big hand. Good work tonight, you guys. Thank you so much for taking a break away from work. Whatever you have weighing you down in real life, thanks for stepping away from that for a second and coming to the mat together. It makes such a difference. And I hope that you're feeling a little bit more limber as we work through some of these stretches. Again, the last 3 months has been more stretching than I've done in my whole life. So I'm grateful to have you guys to thank for that. And just know, oh, good for you. Yay, Mama. That's exciting. I didn't know my mom was here. Did I miss that on the front end? Oh, it's my mom's second stretch class. What I think is funny is we have someone giving us a quote of some work outside. And I think that it was very entertaining trying to figure out what was happening in here because it definitely looks outside the box, but when have we ever tried to fit in? So just another example of how we beat to our own drum, we color outside the lines. So thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys being here. And if you're feeling, I'm hoping that you're noticing because we're doing stretches in progression. So you should notice that they're getting like a little better. Oh, good. I love that, Lisa. That makes my night. And hopefully when you have to go back to the weight of work, it's a little bit better because of this. Hopefully that's my goal, is that if we can step away, shelf that for a second and then come back to it, it's always maybe a little bit better perspective. I think that some days that works and some days it doesn't, but I really hope more often than not it does. And if there's anything that we're missing, thank you, Chie, in terms of we will do more shoulder on Sunday. And if there's anything that we're missing that you need me to investigate how we stretch it out, let me know so that I can start to study. I sure love you guys. Have a great night.